This is Jonathan Aguilar for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Stephen Mckenna. Stephen, you're back out in action this weekend in Liverpool against Lee Cutler, defending that WBC belt. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Ready now. Not long to go, so looking forward to putting in a big performance on Saturday night. I'm in tip-top shape and I'm ready for another knockout.
I think all the fans enjoyed your last fight against Joe Laws. How do you reflect back on that fight? Some people calling it like a Hagler-Hearns British version, but yeah, how do you reflect on that?
Yeah, it was absolute chaos, a war like expected. We said what we were going to do, go out and put on a top performance for everyone. So exciting fight to say the least. Came out in top four, knocked Laws down 4 times in 3 rounds, and a great fight for boxing. That's what boxing needs. Need big fights like that. That's what brings people to watch the sport. They don't want to see guys going in there and tippy-tatting about and coasting wins to the decision. Anytime I fight, I want excitement.
Talk to us about Lee Cutler. He's rebounded well since that Brad Ray fight. What do you make of him as a fighter? Do you have any history with him in sparring or anything like that?
No, I didn't really know him to be honest until the start of the year. The first time really heard anything about him, but looking at him, he's a cool fighter. He's a very cowardly fighter. He fights in the back foot. He tries to sneak wins. Guys like him is the reason why boxing is people's losing interest in guys like Lee Cutler fighting. You want guys like me that's going for knockouts. People want to see knockouts. They don't want to see guys like Cutler. So it's my job to take people like Cutler out of there.
And victory over Lee Cutler, what does that set you up for, do you think, in 2025?
Yeah, I want to be back out as early as possible next year. So this is a small stepping stone. I want to be into bigger fights. I want bigger tests, and early next year I want to be out again. And I really want to mark my territory in this division.
Just want to talk about your sparring with Terence Crawford. Talk to us how that came around. Was he just in the gym and you were like, let's go, or was it arranged? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, we were training in Top Rank gym, so we're always around there. That's the main spot where we do all our training. And we knew Crawford was in town. We looked, said, could we get sparring with him, and we got it set up, and amazing experience. Just share the ring with him, the best fighter in my opinion, and took a lot from it. Great spar. He does 4-minute rounds. Very fit fighter, very good all round, and great learning experience.
What was the biggest thing you learned sparring Crawford?
Nothing in particular. All round he's a very good fighter. I've experienced all styles. I know every style there is, but Crawford was just good at everything. His timing's good, his power, he's good power. He's an all-round good fighter. So going in with him and knowing what level I'm capable of and what level I'm at is good. So it was a good sparring session, and that's why I want to go into fight. I go in for the knockout. I don't look for rounds in sparring or in fights. I look for rounds in sparring.
We know he is looking at a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Is he too small though, or do you think size won't make much difference given his skill level?
I don't think he's that small for Canelo. Can he get bigger? Yeah, he fill out even a wee bit more, but him and Canelo similar in height, both similar in size. Crawford cuts a lot of weight, even to make 154. So he's a big 154. When you see him in there, so filling into a 168. It is big. Crawford will be smaller in there, because Canelo is a big man, but I'd love to see that fight. It'd be very good.
Who would you back?
I don't know. It's a 50-50. But if I had to say someone, I'd probably side with Crawford.
And then, the other fight people want to see Terence Crawford in with is Jaron Ennis. I don't know if you've ever shared the ring with him, but how would that fight play out?
That's a good fight as well. would Boots Ennis go up to 154 to fight Crawford? I couldn't see it. Unless Crawford came down to 147 again. But another great fight. Boots Ennis is a good fighter. So another, with experience-wise, you'd have to give Crawford the edge.
Why do you think Boots wouldn't go up? Because obviously he's at 147 at the moment. Crawford's at 54. If that fight was to happen, it would probably have to be at 54. But do you not think Ennis would go up? Or?
Well, it all depends. I'd say if the money was right as well, he'd go up to 154. But he seems to be fighting at 147 comfortably. So I don't know. He could move up. So who knows?
Finally, Stephen, next week, Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk in the rematch in Riyadh. How do you think the rematch will go?
I'm going to go with Tyson Fury this time. I think he's going to use the size a lot more. I think he's the bigger man. If he uses his physicality in there, he can beat Usyk. Everything was going really well in the last fight until he got caught. He just switched off for a second, but I'm sure him and the team has worked on what they have to do. But what an exciting fight for boxing. Usyk, what a fighter. But it'll be another close fight. It'll be a 50-50, but I would slide with Fury in the rematch.
Actually, just one more. Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. If that fight happens in 2025, who do you think wins?
I'd probably go with Shakur. I really like Shakur as a fighter. He's a good fighter, but very, very difficult to beat. He's all around very good. But Gervonta Davis is a killer as well. So I'd probably if I was saying I would go with Stevenson just style wise, but nothing would nothing would surprise me if Davis knocked him out. He has that power.
Was Shakur in the gym when you were sparring Crawford and stuff?
No, he wasn't there. No. And I haven't came across Shakur, but in the amateur days I remember him, but haven't came across him in the pros.
Fair enough. Well, Stephen, you're in action obviously Saturday night here in Liverpool. Press conference is about to start, so appreciate your time and hopefully we'll get a word afterwards.
Yeah, thank you. All right, thank you.